Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way. I wonder if I can get in trouble for singing my own song. Actually, it's not my song. I don't know why I'm saying that. That is written and performed. Everything was done by my niece. So I cannot take credit. I can take credit for putting it on. That's about it. Get started here shortly. I'll probably be doing this one alone because I know Daryl was busy this afternoon. I didn't send it to him. I don't like disturbing people all day long. You know, a lot of people already do stuff for me, so I don't like to, because I forget. You guys got other lives going on. This is my life. Whoop. Small, large, small, large. A big ass glass of soda. Look how big that thing is. All right. So I do have a reading. I kind of have a reading because I'm combining two things, but they're very gratitude and humility. Right. Let's go do introductions first. Where's my booklet? It's not back there. Where is it? Oh, it fell. It fell. That's why. Welcome to Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. If you're here, please say hello. Even though we're using Steelers colors. EFG. GRA. Grapevine, grateful. All right. So there's grateful and then there's gratitude. So I'm going to read grateful first. It's different than gratitude. Grateful, thankful, appreciative of benefits received, showing or feeling pleasures for comfort supplied by discomfort lessened, pleased. In other words, you can be grateful that somebody helped you move, right? Appreciative of benefits received. More of a noun here. Oh no, it doesn't say. Showing or feeling gratitude for being graced. What is grace for us? Well, the grace for us is having the obsession lifted. That's what that is. All right, now let's go to gratitude. Gratified means pleased, satisfied, delighted, happy. So gratitude. Appreciative, awareness, and thankfulness. It's not the same. That's something different. The other one was I'm grateful because of. The other one is I have gratitude because of an action that I took. Okay. Now we're going to go to humility. GHHUM. Humble. Having or showing feelings of humility rather than pride or arrogance, not showing or feeling superiority towards others. So let's go for humility, though. Being humble, the absence of self pride, self will, or self assertion. All right. So for me, okay, sure, I'm grateful that I have certain things going on in my life. I'm going to use having a roof over my head as an example here. And for this is for me. Okay. And if you want to do it a different way, that's entirely up to you. Okay. But I think I am of the belief that gratitude is an action. It is, or it's a dividend for an action. My action. Okay. It is hard for me to be grateful to have a roof over my head. I'm grateful for it. I'm pleased because that's what that means. I am pleased that I have a roof over my head. Okay. But I'm not going to sit here and say that I have gratitude for the fact that I have a roof over my head when there's plenty of people in this world who do not. So it's hard for me to be grateful to have something. I'm grateful that I have something that somebody else doesn't have. It's kind of hard for me to do. Okay. The switch is hard for me. And I bring it up because other people may. Okay. Now, how you do gratitude is you, man. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. That's not something I do here because your relationship with God is yours. Period. Okay. You have different needs than me. So it may work a little differently for you. That's okay. I can only go by my own experience. And I'm certainly not saying that you shouldn't do a gratitude list or anything like that. But the answer in the big book isn't gratitude list, it's helping another person. Then go write your gratitude list. But utilizing a gratitude list for self-pity for me is just a band-aid. Because 20 minutes later, my brain's going to forget that I wrote that list. What is a gratitude list really doing? Well, it's trying to change your attitude. That's really what the gratitude list is about. Well, I don't utilize gratitude to change my attitude. I just use something different, but that may work for you. Great, great. So what happens when we put gratitude and humility together? Gratitude and humility are closely related and can work together to help people develop a more balanced perspective of life. Okay. So having gratitude in your life does not necessarily require humility, but it will give you a different perspective. A perspective most other people in this world may not have. Appreciation for the small things. I tell you, if you've ever given me a handwritten letter, I have it. But if you gave me something like this, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I'm not going to think of you when I see it. Right? This is on my desk. Somebody made this for me. Okay? It's appreciation of small things. You bet. The little things kill. Well, the little things also add. Right? Right? Both gratitude and humility involve a recognizing and appreciating the small things in life, such as everyday beauty and simple joys. Yeah, like quietness, harmony, simple joys in life, spending some time with somebody I love. And here's a good one: emotional equilibrium. Okay, what does that mean for us? It means balance. That's what that means to alcoholics. Balance, right? So when it came to my emotions, I was like this a lot. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I was like this a lot, right? Woo, and some days, right? But now it's more like this, right? Where it used to be the big wave pool, now it's the lazy river. Okay, even when there's calamity going on, I can relax and take it easy. There could be calamity going on, but if I can't take care of it right now, I ain't gonna worry about it. Gratitude and humility can help people achieve a sense of emotional equilibrium by countering excessive focus and self depreciation. Okay. The more I think about me, the worse it's going to get. That's the rule. So if I'm in self pity and I write about me, what am I doing for me? I don't want to tell you that you're wrong or anything, but I mean, it's saying it right here. You need to appreciate what it actually is. You ever do something and you got a gift from God that was just nothing you would ever fucking think of in your entire life? What makes you think that you're going to be able to do it there too? See, don't sell yourself short. Okay. Do not determine your own worth. You can't because you don't know what worth is yet. I don't know what it is yet. Now, you may be worth something to me because you have something to provide. Okay. A respectful atmosphere means I'm going to give everybody a chance, even if I don't agree. Both humility and gratitude can help create respectful atmosphere that can improve teamwork. Okay. A respectful atmosphere also leads to the solution, and we are solution oriented people. I've got to be I have got to be that. I've got to be a good example. I'm much different now. Okay. Reinforcing loop. This is insanity in reverse. Instead of setting yourself up to fail, you're going to set yourself up to succeed. That's what happens. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Gratitude and humility can reinforce each other in a positive cycle that strengthens with each practice. What does that mean for us? Well, that we practice these principles in all of our affairs. Humility as a gateway to gratitude. That's what I'm trying to get to. Yeah. Now, I see a guy walking down the street. He's stumbling, talking to himself, thinking my stomach. And I think to myself, but for the grace of God, go I. I'm comparing again. Am I grateful because I'm not that person? I'm grateful because I'm not acting that way anymore. That's a different gratitude. Okay. I have to watch these little subtle things, right? What did we say earlier? The little things. Appreciate the small things. The little things kill too. Okay. For somebody like me, there's no such thing as a white lie. It's a lie, period. I'm either honest or dishonest, and I've got to keep it that way. There's no flexibility there. Okay. That has got to be a rigid discipline for me. I am to be honest. Period. That is end of sentence. Right? Hey, Emily. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What you say to yourself matters. If you call I hear people all the time in meetings, I'm an asshole. I'm trying not to be an asshole. I'm an asshole. Then you know what you are? An asshole. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. Why do you think it's so hard to say my name's Dion and I'm an alcoholic? Because now it sticks. Now it's the truth. Now that it's come out of my fucking mouth, it's the truth. It's scary stuff. What you say to others, how you say it, what you say to yourself is exactly what you will get. Okay? Don't call yourself names. Biggest one I used to like to call myself was dumbass. Nope. You know what I do when I call myself a name? What should I do? Make an amends immediately. Immediately. I'm not, what? No, I'm not a dumbass. Sorry, Dion. And then I move on. I don't sit there and hang out, right? Yeah. And if you call yourself a dumbass, you will get that. Okay. You ever watch a show called My Name is Earl? It's very simple. If you take God and put it into a karma, which is the same darn thing, okay? If you do bad things will happen to you. If you do good things will happen to you. Period. Yeah. I call it don't call my friends names. You bet. I hear one of my friends call themselves a name. I say to them, you don't talk to my friends like that. Right? Good for you. It takes a lot to come to that realization. It's so much easier to point it out in someone else. What do we call that? You spot it, you got it. Right? Yeah. Importance for leaders. If you're a member of AA, you've done the steps, you're a leader. Whether you think it or not. What does that say? It says leadership by example. What are we? Well, we're good examples, are we not? Maybe you're not a leader for the community, but you're certainly a leader in your family. You're a leader to your kids, to your mother, your father, your partner, your brothers, your sisters, your aunties, your uncles, your BFF, even the people that fucking hate you. Yep. They're watching. Hey. It's funny because, you know, it isn't until somebody gets mad that you actually get the fucking truth out of them. And it's amazing how much judgment is actually going on while you're speaking. It's amazing. I ignore it. I know people are judging me. Yeah. I hear it all the time. You're creating it. I get gaslit a lot because I share my emotions. So they know that I'm an emotional person. Okay. But I'm also very strong. I also know me very, very well. If you're going to look for a chink in my armor, you're going to find it. I'm a human being. But if that's what you want to focus on, I don't need you in my life. I don't. I may want you in my life, but I don't need you in my life. Now, I do need people in my life, but do you get where I'm going at? Leaders who are humble and grateful can inspire and motivate their staff. I'm just going to say others, which can help build a positive and competitive environment. I'm not going to go for competitive in that case, right? What I'm going to go for is you get to decide with these options which way you're going to go. The recovery doesn't have competition. And if it is competition, that's why anytime somebody says, AA, da, da, or they put down something else first, it's no good. It's like the word but or yet. If you say something and then say but, you've just canceled out everything that you have said. Right? I love you, but but what? But what? Now people like to use yet. It's the same thing. It's another common phrase. To be honest. Bullshit. If I have to announce that I'm being honest, you know what I am? I'm dishonest. I'm an alcoholic. I always have the cart before the horse. Always. Okay. I was talking to somebody earlier, And like one of the rules that I want to make if you're going to work at detox is that you're drug tested. Why? Because we're alcoholics and addicts. You can't fucking trust us. If we are not held accountable, we will take the easier, softer way. I have to be accountable at all times. And if I'm not kept that way, I'm in trouble. It'll lead to one of two things: self pity, because I thought I failed, or it'll go really good for a second and I'll think I'm the shit. Well, you remember before you got into the program that you either thought you were a piece of shit or the shit, and you were neither. You were just a person. It has not changed. Stop determining your worth, even if you think it's good. Just stop it. That is not humility. That is judgment. Yes, I can judge myself and be wrong. Or I wouldn't be in AA. But I think it's funny that all of our best thoughts got us here. We get into the program and suddenly we think we know it all. Huh. Strange. Strange. Sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly, I guess, right? But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to look in your eyeballs. And if I don't see God, I know you're full of shit. Why? Because you're an alcoholic. Left to my own devices, I don't care how well I become. I'm full of it at all times. That doesn't change. I was born a lying, deceiving, conniving little shit, and I still am. But I pull it back now, and I choose. Every day, I choose a different route. It is a conscious decision. You do it too. Why do you think it sticks so much? Why do you think now when you choose the easier, softer way, you get that feeling in your gut that you're doing the wrong thing? Yep. I don't care how old you are. You lie, your tummy's gonna hurt. You do something wrong, your tummy's gonna hurt. That's where I go for decisions. Hey Dion, would you like to do this? My stomach will say yes or no. When it comes to things like that, I'm still 2 years old, and I probably always will be. I don't know. Okay. Another thing that's kind of weird about all of this: the smarter you are, the harder recovery will be, because you're a lot more closed minded because you have all these other inspiring thoughts. The smarter you are, the harder the program. So don't call yourself a dumbass, but dumb it down. Keep it simple, sweetheart. I don't do keep it simple, stupid anymore, because that's name calling, and I don't feel like calling people stupid because they're not stupid. There's no such thing as a stupid question in this program. They're just assholes and silly answers, right? If you ever have questions and you're embarrassed, ask me. I will not make you feel like shit for doing it. I have had to ask some questions and I've gotten the okay. I don't do that to people. No. I will give you the truth. Okay. So don't call me thinking that you're gonna hear what you want, because that ain't gonna happen. Okay? If you're gonna use my time, we're gonna get if if I'm gonna utilize my time, we're getting to a solution. Or I'd rather just go watch grass grow. So cool. Emily, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out today. You've been in my prayers. You've been in my prayers. I hope you're okay. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. I will not be back. I'm shutting down for the day. So yeah. I love you. Peace out and have a day.